Online sales might be Australian retailers' bogeyman of choice, but industry watchers say they're still getting more fundamental things wrong with their business. Many of the big names, like Myer last week and DJ's to come on Wednesday, see an improved online offering as the magic bullet for shrinking profits. But there's an invasion of overseas competitors working to a more efficient model, now beating a path to Australian shores. Here's Tracy Kirkland.
Falling consumer sentiment, a frugal spending climate, high wage costs. It's the perfect storm for Australia's retail environment. Last week, Myer announced a plunge in profits. David Jones is expected to do the same later this week. Although it admits there are structural challenges, Myer is optimistic things will bounce back.
We are certainly in a cycle, and it's a tough retail cycle, but like all cycle, it has a down, it'll certainly have an up.
Some analysts say that type of thinking is fundamentally flawed.
It's not a cyclical shift, it's not going to go and come back. It's actually a complete systemic change. If you're sitting around waiting for the market to return to normal, it won't. This is the new normal. So you do need to change and flex your model.
International retailers like Spanish chain store Zara have capitalised on that shift, with stores in Sydney and Melbourne and online sales booming.
They have captured on a mid-price range with a very fast fashion times, which seems to have resonated with the Australian consumers that are maybe quite fatigued with the brands that you get in Myer and David Jones these days.
And the best metaphor I can give you is kind of a sailing metaphor. When the wind is strong, when there's just money through the system, everyone profits from that. But when the wind is light, you have to sail from gust to gust.
It's a model that includes small runs, frequent change and low levels of stock, the antithesis of what the old-style department stores are offering. So why don't the big stores simply copy the newer retail model?
I don't think they can really afford to radically change their model given how high their brand equity is. I think they need to adapt more so than anything else, and going online is clearly one of the things that they can do in quite a cost-effective manner.
Both Myer and David Jones have announced major changes to their online presence, including more choice, faster page delivery and cost competitiveness. They predict it will boost their internet sales significantly. But there are a swag of aggressive international competitors like Topshop, H&M and Victoria's Secret poised to enter the Australian market.
Online retailing is certainly not the panacea to the retailing woes that currently prevail in Australia. Having said that, the key is to balance a robust online system with having a value proposition that drives consumers into stores like the international retailers have seen.
Early signs are that consumer confidence is returning just in time for Christmas. Where those dollars will land is anyone's guess.